back in turn 8, ideally, depending on your car, of course. Come down to turn 1, very difficult corner because it's so fast. You have brake markers, and on the north track only, you turn somewhere after the 2 marker, apex in where there's no curb, but you don't want to drop a wheel off in the dirt. Now you have to get slowed down to a very low speed for the slowest corner and try to get into the corner so you can apex late. If you apex late enough, you have room to be accelerating out without going off the outside of the track. Coming down to turn 2 again, you have a turn in point right after the 1. You taking advantage of the grip from the depression in the pavement, where you get extra downforce, helps. And then turn 4, try to apex very late. If you apex too early, you're going to be out being challenged to stay on the track on the right. Then turn 5, you want to get set up for as best you can. There's no curb at the apex in this case. Most corners do have a curve at the apex. Turn 6 has a double appearance of a double apex. If you come into the first apex, you're in trouble. So you bypass that, stay out wider so you can hit the second apex a little bit late, so you can make it off the corner without going out into the grass. Because it's raining and it's likely to be wet for most of the race, you're going to see cars driving different lines from what we just saw, because the pavement gets polished from all the traffic, and it turns out the dry line is actually the slippiest part of the track in the wet. So I'll drive a lap this time after I go through 8 and 9 here. I'll go through 8 and 9 right here in the normal fashion. And I can feel a little slipping already, and we're not going very fast. That's the normal line that I would take, something like that. Apex is very important at 8, to the curb at the exit of 8 and the entry of 9. Now we can take a rain line. And a rain line straightaway doesn't matter too much, but you might find some people coming in from the edge where the braking might be more effective, and then carry out to the outside, avoiding the line. And they'll probably come in here or go out to the outside and stay out a little wider out here. Some might even go out further. Down at turn 3, might stay all the way around the outside. Depends on how wet it is, but even right now it's pretty slick. And then come over to 4, and again take a very wide line, which will have more grip. 5, same way. Stay out a little wider, off the line, just off the line. Track out. Most corners, when you are offline on the outside, you're eventually going to cross the dry line, so the car will be slipping at that point. This track, this corner, has a difficult area to find in the wet, and then it's slippy right here where you get back onto the line. Coming up to 7, find 7 is a little slippy even off of the line compared to most tracks. A lot of tracks you'll have pretty good grip out wide. This corner doesn't seem to have as much of an improvement in grip. And the same thing would be true down here at 8. Take a wider line so we can get a good exit onto the straightaway. Maybe come into the inside, maybe stay on the outside, but cars drive different paths through that corner, so it's not easily defined what the line is.